I survived the Portland police. Especially tonight with all the bitch assness.
So, with all the bitch assness in the air, this is what we about to do. I want everybody in the motherfucking building to put their fist up.
Right.
Everybody.
Right.
Black, white, Asian, Mexican, I don't care what color you is. Put your fists up. We in the resistance together.
Green Waco.
Our class out hustle well, we all struggle. But resistance builds muscle. This is for the girl who only run fast cause she had to learn. Her stepdad beat her mom, she wasn't about to wait her turn. For the bastard in the class who got respect from his gun, glorified like his dad then, end up as a hashtag. We more like the different promise, we ain't that bad. I pray that all the killing ends like a bad fad. Perish was a product of the system that we in. We never cared till it's too late. A hypocrite when you hate. Don't ever let them change you into being something you ain't. They shoot you down, you rise like Jason, not that crystal blue lake. Wrote scriptures in the switches, but you wouldn't get the messages. They're written in the text that lives on inside my essence. Edge of the bridge, blindfolded, counting my blessings, faith to push me forward. The devil lies.
This is Mike Bluehair reporting for Film Police Portland. And I'm out here with a local hip-hop artist, and
Rashid Jamal.
Rashid Jamal. And we've been checking out the Portland Mercury and stuff lately, and we've been noticing that it looks like there's a pattern of over-concern, or Portland Police Bureau seem to be spending a little bit too much time paying attention to hip-hop shows. We'd like you to tell us what you think about that, man.
Man, I think the over-concern, some of it is warranted due to certain things that go on, around the city, things like that. But I think the other half of it is bureaucracy, you know what I'm saying? I think the other half of it is, I think the politically correct way to put it is over-concern. I think the other way to put it is, honestly stopping honest, hard-working people from being able to get their money and being able to do what they gotta do. We work really hard to be able to put this thing together right here, and it's just kind of crazy to me to see the way that, they go out of their way to try to stop people from just doing music. Whereas I can see online where people say, yo, I was at an EDM show last night, it was 300 people there. I was at an indie rock concert, it was fucking 500 people there.
Yeah, because they cut the capacity, the fire marshal cut the capacity of this place in half, right?
Well, this is the thing about it, and because this is the thing about it, a lot of people like to complain about things. Me, I like to get the facts. I like to understand the way things are actually functioning instead of just being upset and like, oh, no. Because the thing about authority figures, when you buck against what they're doing, it shows them how much power they have.
Right.
So let's get the facts down. Right. This little place right here, which is a great venue, beautiful venue. I love this place. I want to keep performing here. But this is a very small venue, and they know it's a small, intimate venue.
Right.
This venue holds a capacity normally of 49 people.
Okay, right on.
Now, the fire marshal came through and said that they only have a capacity of 50 people tonight.
Right.
So all that does is give them probable cause if they see more than 50 people being around here to be like, oh no, y'all can't be here. You feel me? But yet and still at the same time, it's not warranted and it's not called for. Now the bar can still have 100 people.
Right.
So with our band, The Resistance, Viva La Resistance, Fresh Trial Republic, look us up. Rashid Jamal, how you doing? Mike Hayes, Glenn Waco, Dre Slaps, Lunchtime Legends, Paul Lindsay, get at us. But like with us having the draw that we have, which like honestly we're looking at like 120 tonight. Hopefully it gets to 120. Like this place can still facilitate all of those people, even if they can't necessarily enjoy the show.
Right.
But honestly, it's physically impossible for them to enjoy the show. So like, let's not make this about the rest of the other shit, because that ain't got nothing to do with us. And like honestly, the travesty in it and the absurdity in it lies in the fact that we are positive people. You know what I'm saying? We make human.
Yeah, I mean, this is art, man. This is entertainment. It's supposed to be fun,
Yeah, it's humanity.
Yeah.
We make human music. You study us when you go to school and do sociology. We're in your humanities classes. 500 years from now, they're going to talk about rap music and they're going to have to bring me up. So, I mean, I'm not posing a threat I'm not telling you to go kill nobody, and I ain't finna go do that afterwards.
So if you had anything to say the mayor's office or the fire marshal or any of these quote-unquote supposed authority figures, what would it be, man?
Get off the internet, talk to real people. You know what I'm saying? Get out of the newspapers, you know what I'm saying? Like, we understand that the liberal media is not liberal, it's not conservative either. It's tyrannical. It's propaganda.
I think we have a corporatist fascist party. We don't have no right and left wing in this country. I mean, I don't see that. You know, my worldview is closer to KRS-One's, man. I mean, he sees past that right and left stuff. He does.
Well,
man.
I mean,
And I love
I
that
don't
man. I love his music. I love his lyrics. I like his
KRS
story.
is legendary just because they've been
Yeah,
around
man.
for so long. But like, I can't really, you know what I'm saying, say I know a whole lot about what KRS is really, what his real views are, because I never
just
met
what
that
I can
man
read
before.
online.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
like,
what
his
I can read
interviews, the
online. So that
videos
makes
I
me
can
no better
watch.
than the people I'm talking about. I'm checking
Right,
now because I never
right.
met that man before.
Sure.
But what I can say about this is this. It's like this. I feel like if you actually got in touch with the actual people that you're dealing with, and you got to be able to differentiate between the two, because for us, all it looks like to us is, oh, these are black people getting together and doing something, so there must be some kind of trouble brewing. And we're positive people with jobs, we pay taxes, we, you know what I'm saying, like, these are public servants, these people work for us at the end of the day. And, you know, I don't have any felonies, I ain't committed no crimes, I ain't get no misdemeanors, I ain't been to jail, I ain't did none of that.
That's right. A cop's
You know what I'm
supposed to be our servant.
And all of my
It's in
people.
their job description. You know,
Well, you know what I'm
civil
saying?
servant. You know.
You know what I'm saying? You being a servant, like, this is a Christianity-based country. This country is based on Christianity, so-called. So-called. I ain't finna go there for the rest of it. But it's like this. Jesus said to be a servant. The greatest among you will be servants. So our servants, you know what I'm saying, those are the people who are supposed to protect us, make us feel safe. But in this situation where we could have made a lot more money, we don't feel safe right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah, man.
I'm not, like, don't come to me for the rah-rah, hoo-ha, da-da-da-da-da shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. Common sense, human behavior, like, psychologically speaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, this right here is a positive thing, and it can do more economically for the city of Portland than I think a lot of other acts as far as hip-hop and things like that have done in the future. And economically, when I say that, it means bringing bigger acts to town where more people will go to those places, spend money in those places, and the money that's spent there will be spread around the rest of the city. And I think that's an untapped market
That
that
makes a lot of
Portland is
sense to
not
me.
giving a
You
lot
know,
of.
we need to bring some more revitalization in here. We need some economic momentum, and hip hop's one thing that could drive that. One quick question before I wrap this up. What do you think of groups like Cop Watch and Cop Block and Film the Police Portland, groups that go out and patrol the police and police the police and observe them and make sure that they don't violate anybody's rights? People that go out and film the cops on the regular.
I mean, man, as long as you do everything that you're supposed to do within the law, as long as you do everything you're supposed to do, you know, within your rights, man, you got the right to do whatever you want to do. It's a free country. First Amendment rights is our freedom of speech. The Second Amendment, you know what I'm saying, it's the right to bear arms. Can't nobody court our homes. And we got the right to plead not guilty to whatever we don't want to plead guilty to.
Yeah,
Because
so-
I didn't do it till you prove it.
Right.
feel me?
Burden of proof lies on them, and keep our mouth shut, right?
Absolutely, beyond a reasonable doubt.
Right. And well, thank you for speaking with me, man.
Absolutely.
You know, there's been a history about 3 weeks ago, right? There's
There really has.
yeah. What's going on here?
Well, it's honestly frustrating. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like, you get so many different sides of the story. You know, you've got Sergeant Pete Simpson saying that they just kind of, like, came into the neighborhood. I don't feel like it really went down like that. Like,
And this is about the Olympian, when the police showed up at the Olympian and messed with the
well, this is
show or
about
whatever.
the Belmont show.
The Belmont show, okay.
Yeah. So it's somewhat similar, but yeah, it's frustrating, man. Like, I'm from Minneapolis, where hip hop is allowed to thrive. Minneapolis, St. Paul. I feel like the Portland police have a vendetta against it for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. There's so many, you know. I just read on Facebook earlier tonight that. This is, I used to play here when I was in an indie rock band, and we would have 100 plus people every time we played. No big deal.
Right.
But the fact that it's a hip hop show, the fire marshal is telling people ahead of time, you can only let 50 people in. I don't know, it's frustrating, man. And the fact that there's an investigation being put into it is somewhat helpful. At the same time, I don't feel like it's really doing enough. I feel like hip-hop shows are still getting unfairly targeted, and it's not cool, man. I
So
don't know.
can you tell the people in YouTube land what your name is and
Of course.
like the stuff you did with the Mercury?
Yeah. Well, my name is Ryan Fay. I just do freelance writing for the Mercury about hip hop. So I don't have a horse in any race, really. And yet I see this disparity that's so frustrating between hip hop shows and other shows. I mean, I moved here in 2001. I started an indie rock record label called Lucky Madison.
Yeah.
You can look it up. And like never had any problems with the police, never had any problems with anything. And so it's very frustrating to find this disconnect between this very peaceful community and the powers that be.
Right on, well, thank you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you documenting it.
Oh yeah, man. Like,
Yeah.
Whatever we can do to promote police accountability, and we're not anti-cop. We're just
Exactly.
anti-BS.
I'm not either.
You know,
Exactly.
Like I've seen cops do a lot of good things. I've seen them
real.
help people that have been knifed. I've seen them like help drunk people off the street. I've seen them render medical aid to homeless folks.
For real.
Like I've seen cops do a lot of nice things, but like when
But
they're
there's
ordered
such a
to do things-
disparity between the communities. It's frustrating.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. And like I'm here to bring some accountability, and thank you
Nice.
for speaking with me, man.
I appreciate you doing that.
The camera is your protection because they don't want to screw up while you're filming them. They don't want to lose their paycheck just the same as anybody. So don't ever stop. Stay calm and keep filming.
Now is the time in the video when I ask you to dig deep and throw me some crypto love. If you have Bitcoin and you think I should have some of your Bitcoin, scan this QR code and let's make it happen. You can also find a link, or just a copy paste, of my coin address wallet beneath the video. Because I'm out there in the streets filming the cops so you don't have to. So let's team up and kick the police state square in the balls. Thanks for watching, guys.